Hello dear student, welcome back for another lesson in Unit 8, Lesson 2. We have another subject which is reported request and order. So let's see what is a reported request and order. Reported request. A request is when somebody asks you to do something usually polite. This is called report request, or you can say a request. This is a request when somebody asks you to do something usually politely. Now we are going to report this request. We are going to tell someone else what the first person said. So we have forms or rules to do this. First of all, we have speaker plus wanted, asked, told, advised and reminded. So we can use one of them after the speaker. We can use wanted, asked, told, advised or reminded. After that, they followed by me or us, which is the object, plus not to base if it is negative and to plus base if it is positive. If our sentence is the negative, we have to use this rule, not to plus base. Also, we have to add not after the object. If it is positive, we just simply have to say to plus base, okay? And said to became what? Told. So we have to change said to told. Let's see in examples. For example, he said, write your name. He said, write your name. This is a request. So how are we going to report this request? It became like that. He told me to write my name. He told me to write my name. He, which is the speaker, told, as it's shown in the rule, me, which is the object because it asks your and became me, to, which is shown in the forms, and write, which is the base. So the verb should be base after to, write, and my name, which is the rest of the sentence. Okay. Another example: shut the door after you. He said, shut the door after you. He said. So it became like that. He asked me to shut the door. He asked me to shut the door. Why we use me? Because the speaker didn't tell to anyone. So we have to write down me. Okay. If there is no one to talk, if the speaker didn't said, he said to someone, for example, he said to Dana or Jack or Michael. So we have to write me as an object. So we say he asked me to shut the door. This is a reporting request. Another example: my mother said to me, don't drive too fast. My mother said to me, don't drive too fast. As you see, it is a negative sentence. Don't drive too fast. So it became like that. My mother advised me. Okay, so also we can say my mother reminded me. It is also true. My mother advised me not to drive too fast. Not to drive too fast. Because we have don't here, so we'll change don't to no. Okay, I mean to not, sorry. It is a spelling mistake. So it became my mother said to me don't drive too fast. It became my mother advised me not to drive too fast. Okay, because we have don't here, it became not, and after to the verb should be base, which is drive. It became itself drive. So we have some notes here. If there is a place or excuse me, please or excuse me in the sentence, we should remove it. Okay, if there is please or excuse me in the sentence, we should remove it. This is the first note. Please stay at home, for example. Please stay at home. Mom asked Akam. So let's see how we are going to report this sentence. Mom asked Akam to stay at home. So as you see, we remove it, please. Mom asked Akam to stay at home. Okay. The second note: if there is avoid or never, it means the sentence is negative. Okay. If there is avoid or never, it means the sentence is negative. For example, avoid smoking. He advised me. Avoid smoking. He advised me. So it became like that. He reminded us not to smoke. Okay. He reminded us not to smoke. Also, we can say he reminded me not to smoke. Okay. Reminded me not to smoke. Because we have avoid here, so it is means that the sentence is negative. The third one: if there is can, could or would in the sentence, we should remove it. If there is can, could or would in the sentence, we should remove it. She said, can you turn off the TV, please? So it became like that. She asked me to turn off the TV. She asked me to turn off the TV. As you see, we remove it can as in the sentence. The fourth one, if there is must, should, have to, had to, or ought to in the sentence, we should remove it too. For example, the boss said to Sarah, you mustn't leave the office today. The boss said to Sarah, you mustn't leave the office today. As you see, we have must. If it is negative, also it's true. So it became like that. The boss told Sarah not to leave the office today. The boss told Sarah not to leave the office today. As you see, we remove it must. And because it is negative, we say not. And after not, we have to say to. After to, that it should be base, which we have leave here. It became leave as itself. And the office today is the rest of the sentence. This is all about reporting requests. The last thing that you have is summary. So let's see what we studied today. Reported request. A request is when somebody asks you to do something, usually politely. This is the definition of the reporting request. For example, wait here till I came back. Dana ordered me. This is the sentence. Wait here till I came back. Till I come back. Dana ordered me. So the sentence became like that. Dana asked me to wait here. Dana asked me to wait here. So we can write, or we can change the those words. We can say asked or reminded or told according our interest. Dana asked me, okay, because we have me here, to wait. Okay, wait is the base and to is shown in the rule, and here, which is the rest of the sentence. This is all about the reporting request. I hope you understand very well. Thank you very much.